Good evening, my name is Anonymous. Welcome to my channel. Today's case is a very interesting one. It's actually called Lover Kills Lover. A man who was accused of killing his girlfriend in their home made a shocking confession to the police after his arrest. He said, "My lover and I argued frequently because she did not want to have children, but I wanted children. She was 32 years old while I am 40 years old. On the day in question, we argued about the same issue and she told me that she no longer wanted to live with me. She packed some clothes and left our house. That evening, I cooked dinner, and when I had finished eating, I went outside to hang washing. When I returned inside, I found her sleeping on the couch. I then woke her up and told her that I wanted to speak to her. She told me to go away, so I grabbed her by the throat and squeezed her. I think I killed her immediately. I dragged her body into the kitchen and used a knife to stab her several times. After I had stabbed her about 4 times, I noticed that she was still breathing. I then poured bleach onto her body and covered her with a blanket. The following morning, I contacted my sister and told her that I had killed my girlfriend. She then called the police and told them where to find me. I was arrested and brought to the police station. Before we continue, please take a second to subscribe. You can also click the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is posted. By clicking the like button, you will help this video reach more people, and thank you for watching. The woman was identified as Anonymous, 32 years old, and the man who confessed to killing her was her boyfriend, Anonymous, 40 years old. They lived together in a house in Motherwell in South Africa. At the time of the incident, the couple had been together for 6 months. Anonymous worked as a security guard while Anonymous was unemployed. Their relationship was a stormy one, and they frequently argued over the issue of children. Anonymous wanted to have a child with Anonymous, but she did not. She told him that she had made a decision never to have children, and that if he could not accept her decision, he should find another girlfriend. On April 26, 2022, the couple had yet another argument over the same issue. Anonymous told Anonymous that she no longer wanted to live with him and packed some of her belongings. That evening, Anonymous returned home alone. The next morning, he prepared himself breakfast and later went outside to hang some of their clothes. While he was hanging the clothes, Anonymous fell asleep on the couch. When Anonymous returned inside, he woke her up and told her that they needed to talk. Anonymous told him to go away, but he did not. Instead, he grabbed her by the throat and squeezed her. He did not know how long he had been squeezing her, but when he stopped, she was dead. After realizing what he had done, he dragged her body to the kitchen and stabbed her several times with a knife. He lost count after stabbing her 4 times. When he turned to leave, he noticed that she was still breathing. He returned to the kitchen sink, grabbed the cleaning agent, poured it over her body, and covered it with a blanket. The following morning, he called his sister and told her that he had killed his girlfriend. His sister was shocked, but she told him to go and report the matter to the nearest police station. He called the police and told them what he had done. They arrived at the house and arrested him. At the time of his arrest, Anonymous was still wearing the same clothes as the day before. He had not washed or changed his clothes. When the police entered the house, they found the body of Anonymous covered with a blanket on the kitchen floor. They also found a knife and a bottle of cleaning agent near the body. A post-mortem examination showed that Anonymous died as a result of neck compression and stab wounds. There was also evidence that she had been assaulted with an object, possibly the accused's fists. Anonymous appeared in the New Somerset Magistrates Court on a charge of murder. He was not asked to plead. Legal aid lawyer Anonymous represented him. The prosecutor, Anonymous, told the court that the state was not ready to proceed with the matter, so it was postponed to July for further investigation. The defense lawyer asked the magistrate to release his client on warning. Anonymous opposed the application for bail, saying that the investigating officer suspected that the accused had acted in a jealous rage and might attack his girlfriend's family and friends. The magistrate agreed with the prosecutor and denied the accused bail. He was then led down to the cells to the chorus of killer and motive from onlookers. The case was again postponed to August for further investigation. This time, the accused was not in court. It was later discovered that he had been taken ill and was receiving treatment in hospital. The case was again postponed, and this time to October. On that day, the prosecutor told the court that the docket was still awaiting DNA and ballistic reports. The accused's lawyer said that his client had recovered from his illness and was well enough to stand trial. The magistrate then committed the accused to stand trial in the High Court. The case was postponed to November for trial. On November 29, 2022, Anonymous appeared in the High Court in He pleaded guilty to a charge of murder. In terms of a plea bargain, the state accepted his guilty plea and withdrew a charge of domestic violence against him. According to the plea agreement, the state would ask for a sentence of 15 years imprisonment. Defense lawyer Anonymous asked the court to deviate from the prescribed sentence and impose a community service sentence on his client instead. He argued that his client had surrendered soon after committing the offense and had shown remorse. The prosecutor, however, rejected these arguments, saying that there was no option for a community service sentence in a murder case. She said that the accused had not acted in a fit of passion and had planned the offense in advance. This was evident from the fact that he had called his sister the night before and told her that he had killed his girlfriend. This showed that he had thought about his actions and had even made plans for the next day. The prosecutor also rejected the defense lawyer's argument that the accused had surrendered soon after committing the offense. She said that he had only surrendered because he had been scared of going to jail. If he was not scared, he would have continued to evade the police. She told the court that the deceased S family had described her as a vibrant young woman who was loved by everyone. Her death had devastated her family, and they still missed her dearly. The prosecutor said that the accused had caused this pain and suffering, and that he must be punished for his actions. The defense lawyer still insisted that his client should be given a community service sentence. He said that his client was employed as a security guard and was responsible for the safety of other people. If his client was imprisoned, his right to vote would be removed, and this would be a punishment in itself. He also said that his client was remorseful and had pleaded guilty, which showed that he was taking responsibility for his actions. He asked the judge to consider the accused's personal circumstances and to show mercy on him. Judge Anonymous said that he had considered all the arguments and had read the pre-sentence report. He said that the accused had indeed pleaded guilty, which entitled him to a discount in his sentence. However, he said that the accused had killed his girlfriend in a brutal and callous manner. He had not shown any remorse and had even tried to cover up his crime by pouring bleach over the victim's body. The judge said that the only appropriate sentence was a lengthy prison term. He sentenced the accused to 18 years imprisonment. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and share it. Also, remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos. Until next time, stay safe.